Hello everyone, it's Chala from Crafting Through the Chaos of Life. Welcome back. It is Margarete Miller Monday again, and we are on week 22. Oh my goodness, these weeks are flying by. Now I've done a little bit of prep work for today's video, just because I want to try and do something else after this. So our prompts are a border or frame, and I have my little containers of frames here. Something found in a library. I have this little piece of ephemera that looks like a library card. A bug or an insect. I have this little specimen card. I've been working away on my nature journals, and I have this little specimen card that didn't turn out perfectly the way I wanted it to, so it works well for this project. A piece of newspaper. I have some foreign text newspaper. I've had this for quite a while, so this is great. I get to use it. Stitching, real drawn or stamped. Well, I have already stitched my little prompts onto this craft paper, and I'm just going to trim my little strings here. So yeah, there's our stitching, and then we're going to make an envelope. Not an envelope, I lied, a pocket. I'm going to make a pocket with this on it, and then bonus paint splatters. Okay, paint. I forgot about that. So let me just dig into my little paint thing here. There you go. Okay, just grab my black. Just some black paint. Okay. All right then, let's get started here. So I want to make this, put this on as a pocket. And then this pocket is going to hold this. Okay, but first let's go ahead and put some newspaper text on here. Now, I don't know what this stuff says because it is in foreign text. Chinese, I believe it is. So let's just take, oh, and it's nice and grungy. Let's just take this. It's got a nice coffee stain on it. At least I hope that's coffee. A water stain of some sort. And let's tear this out. I hope you're all doing well and finding yourselves in your crafty areas today. Okay, that didn't rip as well as I would have liked, but that's okay. Let's go here. And I want to take this down a bit. Come on, newspaper, rip with me here. There we go. Splendid. Now, I know it goes that way, but I think I'm going to put it this way. Okay, what else can we use from here? Oh, look at these advertisements. Those are so cool. Let's use some of those. I've never seen Chinese advertisements before. Okay, I'm just going to take this page. I'll take this one out. Oh, look at those. Lovely. Lovely advertisements. Okay. That back up. Okay, what do we want? Let's go for, so I gotta get my bigger ruler. I don't know why I always end up making myself into like a 6-inch square here to work in. It's not very helpful. Okay. Let's go ahead and just maybe make this more manageable. This. And sorry, I'm kind of again working in a smaller area. I kind of want this Calgary Business Classifieds and this to be on there somehow. I'm not sure how I'm going to achieve that, but we'll figure it out. Anybody want to call Tony? He's $35 per hour, I guess, to do something. I don't know. There's his phone number. Don't call Tony. Don't call Tony unless you need him. Otherwise, Tony will be calling me and saying, "Hey, lady, why are you posting my business on the internet?" Okay. Men in ink. Kind of like that. How do I want to do that? That's pretty long. Why not? Why don't we just cut this here and then cut this along here. Maybe we'll cut that all the way along. And I'm just trying to see, okay, so that, if I take this edge off a little bit, I'm not sure I'm cutting straight, but that's just fine. Okay, we'll cut here. Okay, we've got that there, and I want this over here. Or do I want this here with my pocket? Let's see. No. I want this here. I want this along here. That's okay if that covers that up a little bit. And what else did we need? Something found in a library. Okay, maybe I'll put this here. Bugger and insect. Okay, I'm going to use more insects. Oh, and a frame. Okay. So I'm going to use some butterflies and some frames. So let's see, maybe if we had this guy here with a frame. No, maybe we'll just have that guy there and we'll do a frame here with a butterfly. Do I have, sorry, I know I'm looking off of camera here. Let's pull these over. What butterfly do we want? That's not going to fit. Will that one fit in there? Okay, and I want another butterfly here. Do I like that one? I'm not sure. I am not sure because it's kind of close to that butterfly. Does that matter? You guys can't even see. Does it matter? I don't know. Let's just do that. Let's just go crazy and do it like that. Okay, first thing I want to do is glue that. Okay, I need to clean up a little bit just so we have some room to work. Use this magazine for gluing. And glue stick, I see you hiding. I tell you, it is raining here, something fierce right now. I mean, I'm glad we've got rain, because rain is always wanted, especially when they're predicting a drought, but we also need some sun to help those seeds sprout just a titch. Okay, I'm going to put this up here like this. Like that. Okay, now I did make a pocket, so I cut a square, and it is about 5 1/4 by 4 1/2, and then I scored 1/4 inch around the edge. That will give us a little bit of a gusset. Scissors, and then so I need to take off these little corner pieces here. So for that, I'm just going to kind of miter there. I think I can just cut straight across, actually, just like that. That should give me the right angle. And then these ones I'm going to miter as well, just like that. And we fold them. I'm going to need my bone folder here, so let's go ahead and fold those along that score line, like that. Now, normally I would use double-sided adhesive tape, like score tape for this, but I'm not going to worry about it today. I'm just going to use art glitter glue. I don't think art's going to steer me wrong. Should be fine. Okay, so that'll give us our little pocket. Now, I want to glue this on, and then I want to put in a little notch. So let's go ahead. I have a really fun project coming up, you guys. Stay tuned. Okay. Let's do that. And we'll put you about there. Now I need a piece of paper. And this will just help me cut that vellum, because vellum does not notch nicely on its own. You do need some paper behind it for your punch to work properly. Okay. And let's put you in like that. And that's good enough. Ooh, it still didn't cut nicely, did it? Oh, that's fine. That's just fine. It can be a little ragged. I'll ink around here. Yeah, I like vellum pockets. They're a lot of fun. Okay. So let's put you down. Okay, and because I have trust issues, I will add a little bit of glue stick to that. Maybe put you about there. That's fine. And put our frame around it. Do we want to ink our frame? Probably just a little. Just a little bit. If you're not an inker, don't do it. Okay. We'll glue this bad boy on. Then we'll get our pocket on. Like that. Cute. that somewhat straight. Good enough for the girls I know. And then you can go on there like that. Okay. Like this. About there. Now I could just tuck that in there as well. Let's use this. I want to cut this down a bit. Cutting off some of that watermark, but oh well. Sometimes we have to make sacrifices. Okay. My glue is a little soft today. There we go. I can tell already I'm going to need more glue. I want to make sure it sticks. Let's make it so you guys can see. Because you guys can't look around the corner of what I'm working on, can you? Okay, so we'll put this about here. And because it says Calgary Business Classifieds, then you know it was from a newspaper, even though you can't read the rest of it. Education, recreation, and hirings. Okay, actually we could put that there. Maybe I actually want a flower or something on there. Oh, I had this. Yeah, let's do that. Because otherwise I think it's like too many butterflies. You know what I mean? I mean, this guy, I kind of feel like we still need 3 butterflies though. Could you fit on there? You could if you were smaller. Do I have a smaller one that we could use? I mean, I have a butt ton of butterflies. So that's not the issue. Aha, yes, you. Okay. Yeah, I like it. It'll do. Okay. Let's go ahead and make it, Chala, so that our friends can see what you're doing. And then we have to do black splatters. I have to get out my mat for that. Okay, what haven't I glued down? You. You need to get glued down. Oh, I have another one over here. Let's put you away. And peel this guy off. Yeah, I need to get some more of the big glue sticks because these little ones do not last any length of time. Right about there. Because butterflies are insects too, right? Okay. Scissors. Let's use these ones. Just trimming the little pointy corners off. Like that. Give it some ink. Like that. Got our stitching, which is good. We'll put this on. How does it go? Let's just do it like this. This is good. There, and that gets that sticker off my desk. Wonderful. Maybe we could glue this down as a little tuck too. Yeah. Or just glue it right down. We won't worry about making it anything other than an item on the page. Lord knows I could overcomplicate things till the cows come home. Okay. And then this one. Come on. Like so. Oh, I can hear I think it's my kids, one of my kids playing the guitar upstairs, playing Nirvana. Love it. There. Oh, I like it. Okay, and then all we have to do is put in our little specimen card with our bug, and we are done. That'll go in there. Oh, I like it. That was so much fun. Okay, does it need some stamping? Maybe. I don't know. I'll think about it. I mean, I could probably stamp some numbers and stuff around here, but let's just leave it simple for now. So let's go ahead and take a look. A border or frame. So we've got a frame here, and we actually have a frame here. And I mean, that could technically be a border. Something found in a library. We have this card. A bug or an insect. So we've got this guy and then these guys. A piece of newspaper here and here. Stitching, real drawn or stamped. We have real stitching on here. And then bonus is paint splatters. Okay, so for that, what do I need? My craft mat. Okay, and I have black. Is black going to be okay? Yeah, it should be fine. I don't want to do too many, but I need this guy. Okay. How am I going to do this? I'm going to do a little bit, just a titch of black paint. Probably should shake that up just a little bit better. Okay. A little bit of black. And I'm going to use my spray bottle and just give a little spray like that. Get my brush. And I don't want to get paint everywhere, so we'll just kind of give a few splatters here. That's kind of cool. And then we'll do some splatters on this side. Okay, I have successfully splattered paint everywhere on my drawers. Okay, there we go. That is our beautiful collage. Now I have to keep this open and let it dry. So let's find a spot over here for that. I'm going to do a 10-second tidy and then I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Let's talk tissue boxes. Now, I don't know if you're like me, but when I go to the grocery store and then I need to buy tissues, I usually buy them depending on what the boxes look like. I know it's kind of crazy, but that's what I do. And so I have a whole bunch of tissue boxes here, and I've been working away. I've got this one here that I can still cut out pieces. So you're going to need tissue boxes and 1-inch hole punch. And what I'm doing is I have cut out, so this is actually, these ones here are from this box. And I cut these out into little circles and have them prepared because they're great cardstock. They work really well if you want to use them for policy envelope ties, as well as, I don't even know if you guys saw the video where I created these little kind of charm dangles. These ones have like glossy accents on them. Some of them don't. Some of them just stamped and a little eyelet put in them with a bulb pin. So just make little charms out of them. You can make buttons out of them as well. So yeah, so I thought we would just go ahead and yeah, we'll punch them out and see what we can do with them. Like, this is great. So these ones here, I have cut them, or like, yeah, cut them out, and then I glued them together so that they were on either side. And then on the more clear side, I did some stamping on them. So this one, I have that. This one, I have this really cool kind of circle. What is it? Come on. Focus. Why doesn't it not like me? It's just, it says received. I think it's kind of like a little mail stamp. This one's another one, factory something or other. This one's super cute as well. Come on. There we go, cover it all. See that? And then these ones have just some numbers stamped on them. Yeah, and so I'll make these into little dangles. I've, ink around the edges of them. And then you can even, what I also like to do is if you want to use them for policy envelopes, so cut these out, and then I would probably stack two together. And then I might even take this doodad, so this is like a hole reinforcer, and I would cut one of these out. There it is. So I'd cut maybe, let's do two of those. And then I would glue them together. And then I would glue this onto, like, say the back of one of these. And then that just gives it a little bit of a lift so that you can have it for your policy envelopes, right? I think those would be cute. I also even stamped one and I put it, and this is a sneak peek at a video coming up, but I used it as a little embellishment, almost like a little faux wax seal, but it's just out of paper. So yeah, you can add them to your tags, your clusters, what have you. So that's kind of what I thought we would do. So let's go ahead and let's grab my piece of paper out. So we've got these. I'm going to stick that to the side. Let's try this one. So I've also in the past, you can make belly bands out of these, pockets, tags. I like to save these little flaps, and then I'll just cover them with paper, and then they can be tabs on the side of a journal. I think those are fun. You don't even, like, these ones are fun that you don't even have to really cover them, right? I think that's kind of cool. All right, so how I like to do this is grab my ruler, find where the Kleenex box joins, and just take my metal ruler and you're not going to rip nicely, right? Because I'm on camera. That's usually the way it goes. There we go. I have also done a video where I showed you how I use this portion, kind of like a window tuck in a journal as well. So let's start with, actually let's cut this down to make it a little more manageable. just cutting along that fold line. Go ahead and cut these little tabs off. Have a little container where I put those. And just go ahead and, so yeah, you can line it up and get like a portion that you like, kind of like that. You can see there, kind of like where all those lines intersect. And we'll just, oops, and I moved it and I didn't punch it straight. Let's try again. So yeah, it's just really cool, right? You get kind of cool designs on there. Plus you're using up some great cardboard for your projects that you didn't have to buy any cardstock, right? It's all about repurposing, reusing, all of that great stuff. So super simple, right? Those are great. Now these ones, I don't necessarily think that I'll do any stamping on these. I might get a different color, like just some plain cardstock and stamp on the back, or I could even just stamp on the back of here. That's not a terrible color. We could just ink it. Grab this. Like this. And so when I ink these, if I'm stamping on the shiny side of the Kleenex box, I use Stays-On ink. Just because it is a slicker surface, you don't want that ink kind of smearing, right? So let's go ahead. I've got this little stamp ready to go. And I'm just going to use Stays-On again because it is handy dandy here. And I quite like this particular one. Let's go ahead and move this a little closer so I can line it up. Stamp it. No, that didn't stamp very well, but that's okay. It's not terrible. Let's try one more. Oh gosh, you guys, I love the smell of Stays-On ink. Weird, I know. But it does smell like almonds or something, I don't know. Okay, we'll give this a little bit more time for that ink to absorb. Oh yeah, that is cool. Right? Let's put like a little eyelet in there. I just about dipped this in the black ink. That would have not been good. So yeah, use them for clusters. Use them, make little dangles out of them, little charms. They're just super cute. Hang them off of the end of a tie of your journals, right? So if you have your strings, you could glue your string in between two of these and then just have these hanging off, right? Super cute. Okay, let's take a look, real quick look at some of these other designs. Okay, so those were the leaves. That's great. I think I'm going to use some of these as pockets, pieces of these as pockets for my nature journal because they're leaves and I think they're great. And try and get a little cleaned up. Let's take a look here. This one is really cool. It's got stained glass. Let's take a look at what this one would look like. Where does it join? Right there. Where did my, there it is. Losing my stuff. There we go. If you've ever had a cardboard paper cut, then you know why I'm using the ruler. Because those things hurt like a son of a turkey's leg. Oh my goodness. There we go. That's okay if it rips like that. Not a big deal. And let's just try, see what this looks like. And then there's another one of these boxes. It kind of looks like blue denim, which is super cool. Look at this. Kind of like a blue denim, and then it has the deer. So I think what I would do is I would cut this so that I could use it as like a little pocket with a deer on it for like a woodland journal. Yeah. And look at this one too. Isn't that cute? This one, I don't know. I don't know if it would look good just because the flowers are pretty. Oh, I guess we could do. Here, I'll show you. Whoops, I'm just knocking stuff all about now. So yeah, we got a little bit of the flower there, but I kind of like, again, this box in particular for like a belly band or pockets. Yeah. So let's go ahead and cut this. Let's try just this little piece. And then I even like the little stamping that's here, the little numbers. Those are pretty cool as well. So I'll even use those bits. Again, it's just a little bit of interest with those numbers and stuff. Oh, and I have been saving, do I still have them in my pocket? Oh, I do. I've been saving these. Aren't those great? So they've gone from making plastic twist ties for your bread to cardboard ones. Aren't those great? I think those are super interesting and would be fun on a little cluster, right? So I'm going to put those in my little bin here and incorporate those somehow in a project. We are going to have a scrap cluster day. That is for darn sure, because I have a ton of scraps that I need to get through. Okay, oh yeah, that's pretty. Right? Isn't that cool? Free pattern paper, guys. Well, not free because you have to buy the tissues, but you know, it's something that you would otherwise just throw out, right? So why not put it to good use? Can I get another one out of there? Ooh, no. And I missed the numbers on that. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. You know, this is something that you could be doing if you're, you know, sitting watching TV, as long as your family doesn't mind the sound of the clicking. That might annoy them. But yeah, or, you know, I find I have to warm up. If I've been away for crafting for a while, I need to come down and I just need to do something to warm up. And this is a great project just to warm your brain up. If you don't know what to do, just grab an old Kleenex box and start punching. Gosh, those are pretty. So cool. Love it. So if you guys have any other ideas on what to use your tissue boxes for, definitely leave me a comment down below. Always interested, and I'd like to give it a try. So hopefully you can share your ideas. Oh, that looks so cool. Yeah, love, love, love. Can I get one more? No. And I mean, even this, right? Like, go ahead and cut this like this. I mean, we could add that as an interesting piece into a journal, right? Cool beans. Throw that in my bin. Do I have some for my other ones? Yeah. Right. Let's save those. Those will be cool for something. All right. And then our little tabs I like to save. Make some tabs for our pages. So yeah, that's just kind of the idea I had with our tissue boxes. So let me know down below, like I said, if you have any other ideas of what to do with your tissue boxes. I'd love to know. All right, guys, let's take a look our page. It should be dry, I hope. And what did I do? There it is. Is that dry? Yeah. Awesome. And then this guy goes in here. All right, guys, I hope that you enjoyed today's video. Again, leave a message down below with your tissue box ideas. I hope you have an amazing day. Stay tuned. Lots of great projects coming up. And remember, P.S. I love you.